thank Instagram for allowing us. You know.
What's up, fellas?
What's going
What's up with it?
on? In the Cannon Briggs.
You seen the fight last night, champ?
Nah,
Nah?
a little bit, just a little bit. I was actually, man, I was at a dinner, award ceremony actually, and I was like trying to see a little bit of it. But what happened? Canelo won.
Yes.
Yeah, Canelo won.
He looked good.
He looked like Canelo. He showed up and showed out. Munguia definitely showed himself to be have a future in boxing. He
Yeah,
showed himself
yo,
that.
I seen him when he was young, and my boy called me the other day and was like, "Yo, champ, this kid Munguia, he's fighting Canelo." I was like, "Word, yeah, right." He said, "Yo, you don't remember we seen him when he was young, and you said, yo, that kid gonna be something." He said, "Yo, I'm betting." He said, "I'm betting the house on him." I said, "I don't know, champ." Word.
I mean,
So, what you think
betting the house.
about... Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, betting the house on him against Canelo. That's kind of tough. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
but a lot of the other guys coming forward, I believe that he's gonna be a problem in the division. He's gonna be
Yeah.
a problem. Yeah. Yeah.
So, talk to me, Zab. Phyllis, and what you see in that fight?
Um, I seen Jaime Munguia came in there, very tough, very determined. But I feel like Canelo had more of a experience factor.
I'll
You know what I'm saying? I feel
be
like
right back.
all right. I feel like when it comes to the experience factor, that Canelo was he was more sharper, more poised. He knew how to take his time. He knew how to hit the punches. I mean, hit the arms, break down the hip bones. You watch him, he was punching him on his hips, punching him on his and play with his arm. You know what I'm saying? So after a while, that left hand on McGear started coming down, and that's what allowed that right hand to start coming over. Boom. And that's how I think it was the second, third round he got hit with the uppercut because Canelo kept banging that arm, and then he just instead of going over the top, he brought it under. Boom, hit him around the chin. Yeah.
Now, it goes the distance. Were you surprised?
No. I mean, Jaime McGear never showed a sign of like weakness or like soft or like, you know what I'm saying? So he always showed a solid sign of being a solid person. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, when it comes down to the fight, obviously, Jaime Munguia, I don't know how you had it, but I had him winning the first 3 rounds. Then he gets knocked down in the 4th round. Things start to slow down and pace for him right there. What do you see in the knockdown? Did you see the setup?
Well, the first 3 rounds, I feel like Canelo just came in and played possum. You know, he came in, played possum. You know what I'm saying? Fell out. He wasn't really throwing much punches. Kept his guards high. He caught everything that Munguia threw at him. You know what I'm saying? But he was just pacing himself. You know, just the fill out process of to see whether the power, the slickness, the angle. And once he got past all of that, then he started turning it up. He started landing his big shots. But I think Canelo had a good game plan. His game plan was to hit him on the arms, hit him on the, break him down, and then knock him out. I think that was Canelo's plan. And he executed well.
Absolutely. Is your hand on the microphone of the phone?
No, I have my earpieces in.
Oh.
Why, you can't hear me?
No, I can hear you.
Okay.
So also in the fight, I mean, Munguia, he showed a lot of different things. A lot of people, he gets knocked down in his first time ever in his career. He comes back. What do you see in Munguia in his future? Obviously, Canelo Álvarez is a tough task as it is.
Right. Very, very durable. He proved that he could go 10 rounds, with the best, with the with one of the toughest forces over there in that division. And, he just showed that he could be a force to be reckoned with. So I think that in the near future we're gonna see some great things out of Jaime McGear.
Would you rate him as in the top four of 168 pounds?
Yeah, you have to, 100%. He made it 12 rounds with Canelo. A lot of people, don't make it like that. He definitely allowed himself for a future, bro. That's it. I would like to see, him and Charlo, him and Belenga, him and, you know, whoever. It's some great fights out there for him to match up with. And yeah, but he got a future. He put himself in, as a standpoint of somebody that's gonna go in there and handle his business.
Were you surprised that he was able to handle the shots that Canelo was throwing at him?
Well, wasn't surprised. He's always showed durability. He's always been a durable fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's always been durable, very tough. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we never seen him on his pockets until last night. You know what I'm saying? So that was the first time we seen him on his pockets. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I guess Canelo kind of like showed them his levels to this. What Meek said is levels to this.
That being said, do you feel like this was like when Mayweather fought Canelo? Like, do you feel like Jaime Munguia is gonna take this loss and just learn so much from it, or is that we have to wait and see?
Well, I mean, it's a fight that what I'm saying that yeah, he could possibly what I'm saying, do the hip and flip and make something great happen. Yeah, I mean, it's a great opportunity. He went 12 rounds with Canelo. He wasn't, he got knocked down, but he got up. He showed nuts and guts. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that prolongs for a brighter and bigger future. Now, if he would have went in there and got knocked out, then we would have been looking at this a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Looking at his performance, in your eyes, with the style that he brings, what would you have liked to see more in Jaime Munguia? And basically, as far as fixing something, so when he comes down to fighting somebody with that much experience, he can bring that to the table.
I think that the level of experience was learned from Jaime Munguia last night. I think last night he learned a few things inside the trade with Canelo. So I think that moving on to the future, he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. He's gonna be all right. Same way Canelo was when Canelo fought Floyd. If you watch Canelo, anybody out there, go back and watch the fight with Canelo and Floyd. Watch the Canelo, his skill level at that time. Floyd was faster, sharper, quicker, everything. You know what I'm saying? But as time progressed, we watched Canelo Álvarez get bigger and better right in front of our eyes. We watch his defense get better. We watch his punch selection get bigger. We watch his combinations flow frequently. You know what I'm saying? We just watched Canelo Alvarez take it to the next level, and it was a great night for boxing. You know what I'm saying? One hell of a Cinco de Mayo. Las Vegas was super sold out. You know what I mean? And listen, he showed up and showed out. What can you say? You gotta give him his props. Both guys, both gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? Was a world night. You know what I'm saying? I like fights like that when guys go in there and they give nuts and guts. No matter what, win, lose, or draw, you gotta still stand up and be a man. Still stand up and show that I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like there's a way a loss can happen. You can lose honorably. I don't know if people know that. There's an honorable loss.
Was
There's an
that was
honorable loss.
that is that what we seen?
We seen a fighter. No, I wouldn't say honorable loss. We seen a very courageous, very tough, very determined, very uh uh
Game.
a guy a game guy, but I don't think that the level of skills was there. I don't think that he had up until this point the level of skills, the different angles, because he's a very hands up, straightforward, come forward guy. You know what I'm saying? He's not really angles and dipping and you know what I'm saying. He's not really that. But I think that what I'm saying. Sometimes when you go in there with people that's better than yourself, that allows you to pick up on different moves because motherfucker hit you with something. A fighter hits you with a certain move and a combo, and you like, oh shit, oh no, I'm doing that. I'm adding that to my arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So I think last night, Mangia definitely went to school last night, and he learned You know what I'm saying? And he graduated to the next grade. I'll put it at that. He graduated to the next grade. Yes, I can say that.
Okay, so in this fight, we all knew that styles make fights, and we felt like both fighters, we would see some problems
Right,
in this fight.
right.
Looking into this fight, what did you see, which is the major problem moving forward in Munguia, and then the same thing when it comes to Canelo, because at the end of the fight with Canelo, he was looking at David Benavidez, and they were looking at it. They had a moment there, and we have to talk about it. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, listen. I
Do
mean,
you
listen.
think
So
David
far,
seen some shit last night?
I don't think David was harmed or anything. I think that David Benavidez is a different type of fighter than Jaime Munguia is. You know what I'm saying? David Benavidez is a bigger guy. He's very strong, very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Very, very fluent with throwing combinations. You know what I'm saying? So I think in total retrospect of all around, it'll be a different kind of fight. It'll be a better fight. I believe he could get right to the point and handle the business.
You know, looking at this fight last night, did it show you anything as far as how you think the David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez fight would go down?
I already said that, man. You know what I'm saying? I like Canelo Alvarez, he's a good fighter, but I think that when he fights the monster, he gets stopped. 100%. I'm sticking to that.
Okay, this is the first time you said stop, though.
No, never, never. I've been said
I knew you said
David.
David was gonna
I
win. I didn't. I don't
nope,
remember
nope,
stopping.
no. I think you gotta go rewind the tape,
Oh,
baby.
okay,
Rewind the tape.
okay. So you've always been
Word.
a firm believer in this being a stoppage.
Yeah. 100%. David is because it's gonna be a different kind of fight, bro. Them first 3 rounds of laying back and laying off, you can't do that with David. Can't do that with David. David ain't coming for that bullshit. David coming to crack. Round one. Soon as the bell ring, bing, let's
Right.
go. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the fights. Go look at the style. You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen enough yesterday.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about David. David, I mean, watch the McGee style. McGee's good, but David he's different. It's a whole different pace. It's going to be a different pace of fight when David
Correct.
Benavidez and Canelo fight. So I think that's the pace of the fight is going to be faster pace, more punches. So I think that's going to be the difference in the David Benavidez and Canelo fight.
And and he and David boxes, but he has better defense than a Munguia as well.
100%. 100%. David Benavidez has great defense. You know what I'm saying?
He got
He's
more in his bag. He got way more in his bag.
plus he got like he not scared to get hit. He get hit and want to come right back and rip back and rip. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's gonna be a great exchange of a lot of back and forth that we're gonna see. A different kind of fight than we seen last night with Jaime Munguia. You know what I'm saying? Only because these are two top athletes, two top pugilists of boxing, and these guys both setting out for greatness, and they're both from the Mexican, race, and they both want to make sure that I'm the biggest Mexican. You know what I'm saying? So I think when it comes down to things like that, it makes a great opportunity and a great fight. We're gonna have a great night.
Mm, mm. I like it. Do you think that's the biggest fight in boxing today?
Mm, that Tank and Haney, Crawford, maybe Craw. I want to. You know what? I was talking about, I want to see the Crawford and Charlo fight. I believe now that would be an interesting fight. You know what I'm saying? The interesting fight. You know what I'm saying? So just that everybody knows Crawford's my favorite. That's my number one guy. Number one guy. He get busy. He get busy. Crawford, Devin, the Tank. Them is my guys. Them is my motherfucking guys. Listen, it is what it is. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. And we definitely got to get into Tank's press conference as well. But before that, there was just so much boxing, so much heat last night, so much entertainment yesterday. I mean, even gearing up into that fight, leading up to it, we've seen Edgar Berlanga, which is a guy that is in contentions to fight Canelo Alvarez. I mean, it seems like that's something that they want to do. What do you think about your brother from New York City, Edgar
Well,
Berlanga
you know
versus?
how Brooklyn is. You know how Brooklyn is. We give up attitude. We give up what's up. We ain't scared of shit. We're willing to fight in the middle of the fucking in the jungle with a fucking ape. You know what I'm saying? Like wherever. You know what I'm saying? So I think Edwin Berlanga came in there. He's a real dog, bro. He's a real dog. He's a real competitive fighter. He's a real soldier. He's tough. And I think that he's looking to come in there and take it to the next level, 100%. You
I'm
know,
going for Edgar,
him and
baby.
him and Canelo is gonna be a great fight. The Boricuas and the Mexican, that's gonna be fucking huge,
Say it
brother.
again.
No
Say it
matter
again.
where
Say
that
it again.
the
Say it again. Say it again.
Boricuas and the Mexicans is gonna be huge. I'm not gonna lie, it's no cap. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know me, I don't do no cap. It is what it is. I mean, it's gonna be a great fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? When the showdown happens, it's gonna be I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a very tough atmosphere. The atmosphere is going to be very tough with those rivalry of countries, those rivalry of races, those rivalry of fighters. You know what I'm saying? They're going to bring across, you know what I'm saying, when you got the California Mexicans and then you got the East Coast New York Puerto Ricans. When those bloods get together, when those different type of energies get together, I think it's going to be fucking awesome. It's gonna be a great night for fighting sports. 100%.
I like it. I like it. And I'm gonna leave that there. Not even gonna go into predictions until that time comes.
Right.
I know that we're most likely gonna be having Edgar coming in and tapping in with us. So we're gonna leave it there and let everybody make their assumptions. But what about the controversy that he pulled up on Caleb Plant?
What you mean? I mean, you a fighter. We fighters. We in the same division. You know what I'm saying? This is an anticipated fight. You know what I'm saying? Remember this. As fight. So when you see fighters, I want to tell everybody this right now. Everybody listening. You see, and people are. So listen. Everybody listening right now. You gotta remember this. Boxing for boxers is, huh? You can hear
No, I'm
me?
just telling people.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm telling people to hit the like button.
Oh yeah. Boxers for boxing is a job. This is how we get paid. This is how we make our life. This is how we make our money. The bigger the fight you get, the more money you get. So I don't think that there is a fighter that is scared of another fighter. I think everything comes down to negotiations, being comfortable in the space that you're in, and from there you can make anything happen. Fighters need fighters to fight each other in order to make a living in boxing. Everybody remember that. So don't look, people that cherry pick and pick, guys over here, unless you got a platform set up for you that's gonna allow you to eat like that, and they don't care who you fight, they just want to just see you. It's very tough. You gotta fight the biggest and the best fighters to make the biggest and the most great situation financially. You gotta fight the big fights. There is no getting around that. So unless you want to be a regular local joker, it is what it is. You want to be that dude, that top pugilist that your heart sets out for, that your soul requires. You got to be a dog, bro. You got to be a dog. You know what I'm saying? And I love what David Benavidez brings to the ring. I love his discipline of coming down from a big guy and coming down and maintaining his weight for all of these years, keeping the same weight class for 10 years. He was in the same weight class for 10 years. People, motherfuckers are playing duck goose with David. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, not him. Give me him. Him over there. Behind. Excuse me, David. Him right there. No, David is fine with that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? They've been playing that game with David for the longest. I think that now he's fed up. He's in a timeline where he's like, yo, what's up? Shit or get off the pot. And Edwin Belanga's the same thing. He knows that in order to be a factor in this boxing game, you got to fight the biggest and the best fights. And sometimes just trying to negotiate, the shit don't work. You gotta pull up on a motherfucker and create your energy, create your fight, create your situation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's one thing God bless me with in my career. I was good with that. I was able to make fights happen. A lot of fights that I got in, I made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Whether altercations outside, whether verbal verbally we got into, you know what I'm saying? Shit popped off, and that made the fight happen. But if you never pursue those things, certain fights are never gonna happen, and you're never gonna be the superstar or in the financial game or on the financial level of where you want to be because you didn't take the fight. So I leave it at that.
I like the energy that they brought outside too, you know what I mean? Because it was like, you seen Caleb, he's no bitch. You could tell that he's just like, yo, you know, when we gonna fight? If you don't fight Canelo, are you gonna fight me? Like, he's putting that pressure. And then you got Edgar that's feeling that pressure, but at the same time saying, yo, when we step in, I'm gonna knock you out.
I'm telling you in your face, I'm knocking you out. You know, I remember being in fights like that. I remember being in fights when I fought certain fighters, and my whole conversation leading up to the fight with the press was, I'm knocking him out. They like, damn, that, like, no, I'm knocking him out. And I went in there and did it. I'm knocking him out. Bro, motherfuckers like me from Brooklyn, we can't get decisions. They're not going to give us decisions. You know what I'm saying? We got to put motherfuckers in their pockets. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, hey, that's just the fighter that I was. I thank God for that relentless, aggressive attitude and the skills that he gave me to back it up. So it was
I love it.
definitely dope.
Make sure you guys go out your way, man. Subscribe to Before Champ. It's a new YouTube channel that we got going on. I pinned the link in the comments on YouTube, guys. So go out your way. If you really rocking with Zab, if you really rocking with me, go out your way and subscribe to the new YouTube channel. It's
This is
total,
a
and come out your way and check out the best content that you're gonna be having in the country. I'm telling
it's a
you,
new podcast, guys. I want to put that out there.
brand
New podcast,
new.
brand new, Before Champions. And our goals is to get current champions that's in the game right now and to get the newer guys that get ready to cross over to be champions, to give them a platform to come on here and a voice to speak and be heard. You know what I mean? So all new guys that's out there that's feeling like, oh, my record is only 4-0, 6-0, 8-0, 10-0, pull up. Or 4-1, 4-2, 4, fuck it. I'll give you 1-11, whatever. Pull up. These are the people that, you know what I'm saying, Zab Super Judo, Mill City Boxing are set out to talk to and talk about. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we're going to have the elites on here. We're going to have the greats on here. We're going to have everybody. We're going to have OGs on here. We're going to get, you know what I'm saying, former champions, current champions. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have it all. We're going to have some of the greatest women boxers of the world speaking on this platform. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what we can ready to do. We can ready to turn up to the Mizak. So everybody subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the follow button, and also hit the notification button so that you can make sure you tuned in when Zab Judah and Milsty Papa, because y'all know me, I'm radical. So I don't have a set time of when my show comes on.
Radical.
I'm radical. You know what I'm saying? Shit might pop off. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It might 3, 4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You might be sleeping and before champions are talking. And they have some great information to talk about. You know what I mean? So I just want everybody to know, you know what I'm saying? Just subscribe now. Check us out, follow us. You know, people that love us, we love you, you love us. And you know what I'm saying? If you don't love us, we still love you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter what, we're not here for that. We're here to give you all the greatest and the biggest and the best opinions of sports that we can give y'all. That's it.
Mm-hmm. And we started it up right
My boy
away.
said, shout to Vlad GT34. Feed the, what he said? He said, feed the Russians. I love the Russian. Big shout out to Russia, my people.
You know, this was an idea that I was set to do something in the beginning, but I it turned into something else. So now going back with Zab, we bringing it back and giving it back. Every boxer got their own story, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to be able to hear y'all and give you guys that opportunity, especially if, hey, yo, I'm about to take my first time to be on TV. I'm going to be on the undercard of this, and that. Come check in. You have to check in. The big dogs are checking in. Why aren't the little dogs checking in?
If you feel the media is not messing with you or dealing with you, you're not getting the right press and the right this, and you got some shit to say, pull up.
Before
Send us a DM.
Ladies and gentlemen,
DM.
subscribe.
DM us. Tell us, yo, I got a fight coming up with X, Y, and Z. and I'm looking to put out X, Y, and Z. And let's go. The platform is yours.
Professional
Talk your shit.
boxers.
Talk your shit.
Hmm. And like I said, we got so much things new coming in. I mean, Zab, we have so many ideas. I don't want to give them out. You know what I mean? I don't want to give them out right now. But once you see what happened, Zab,
We're
we pulled
definitely
up, the Mayweather interview came up. We just had Shannon Briggs tap in a couple seconds ago.
we
You know what I mean?
we're definitely not gonna give you guys 4-1 y'all what we got planned because there's thieves out here, guys. There's thieves. They're pirates. They're pirates. They're riding around in their little fucking boat and they're trying to jump on big ships. You know what I'm saying? And take over. So we're not gonna let these little guys, know that what we got going. People that know us know that. You know what I'm saying? We go. If you know how we give it up, we go for the biggest and the best. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? We try to pull off the unobtainable. Let's say that, Mills. We're pulling off the unobtainable. Some people think that can't happen. We're gonna show them it can.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Yep.
also on the segments that we do have, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you guys, the people, the time to speak. Go chop it up with Zab. Go meet Zab for yourself. You know what I'm saying? We give you guys that in the last 20 minutes of the segment. We're going to be starting to do these segments for an hour long. So if you do miss the segment on IG Live, you go back, go onto YouTube and type in Before Champ, and you can see the whole visual right there, But let's get into the other news, and then we can tap the people in. So here it is. Tank Davidson, Frank Martin press conference yesterday. What was your thoughts?
I like it. I like it. It's aggressive. You got two pit bulls. You got two Rottweilers in it, and they aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hand on my face. Don't touch me. Don't reach your hand out to me. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna beat your ass. This is boxing at a high level. I like how Frank Martin came in there, and he was on his shit. But Tank came in there on his thug dizzle. You know what I'm saying? He came in there to show the world, listen, man, I've been through a lot of shit lately. I've been locked up. I've been in courts. I've been, trouble, promotional problems. You know what I'm saying? I want to come back and show the world who the fuck I am. I'm Tank. I'm Big Tank, and I get busy. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what he's setting out to do right now. He's looking to come back and you know what I'm saying, and keep his spot as the face of boxing. And you know what I'm saying? And listen, the guy's doing well, you know what I'm saying?
When you look at that press conference, do you get anything out of it? Do you feel like, oh, some of my friends were like, hey, oh shoot, Tank looked like he in a real fight right now. What you think?
What do you wait, say it again?
A lot of my boxing buddies, they're like, yo, Tank in a real fight right now. Like they're really interested in what's gonna happen June 15th.
I think the Frank Martin fight is gonna be more interesting and more expectation than people think. You know what I'm saying? I think that the fight gonna be very exciting. The fight gonna be very exciting. You know what I'm saying? Tank is a monster. With the energy he brings, and we know Frank Martin understands the level of where he's at. He understands what a win over Tank right now can do for his career. He understands, you know what I'm saying, just to be in there, stand up, and show nuts and guts, the opportunities that can happen after this. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Frank's gonna come in there and he's gonna he's gonna do his best and show nuts and guts, 100%.
Do you think that this, by any means, when you say it's a close fight, do you go off of it saying like it's a 50-50, a game tester?
I mean, listen, we gotta give Tank the knockout power. We gotta give that because you know what I'm saying. I mean, he's shown and proved that in the fights that he was in, he was able to cancel Christmas with one shot. You know what I'm saying? So, we gotta look at that as Tank being a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Frank Martin, he hasn't showed us that yet. You know what I'm saying? But he has showed us durability. He has showed us skills. He has showed us determination. He has showed us, and I always, I love that he's always in shape guy. When he comes to the ring, he's always ripped. He's always ready. He's always, he's totally game. You know what I'm saying? So I think that, it's going to be a high level action packed fight, 100%. Better than a lot of people anticipate.
You know, um, hearing Tank and them talk on the press conference, what did you get on the moment of, like, they had a moment of watching their sparring together, mad close. Like, it was like, I'm in your face, but then it's like, we like this close watching this shit together at the same time.
I mean,
So, like,
I think
it was a moment. What do you think about that moment?
let me tell you. So as fighters, do we hate each other and want to? No, we don't. You honor and love a man that helps you feed your family. Remember that. Everybody remember that.
That's
Yes.
heavy.
But do fighters want to knock each other out and destroy each other and conquer? Yes. That's the sport that we choose. This is a conquer sport. Mano to mano, man to man. You know what I'm saying? You know, men win this fight. You know what I mean? So I think that we've seen a level of guys coming in there showing that, yo, I'm here to win, bro. I'm not fucking around. I ain't playing with you. I don't like you. But I don't hate you, because the not hatred showed when they was sharing the moment with the phone. That showed that there is no real hatred. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate you, because when you hate a person, I'm not showing you nothing. I'm not showing you nothing. I'm different. I get mad. Bro, I ain't showing you nothing. Matter of fact, they already knew certain fights that I had, and my energy with certain things, they can't be together. Don't put them nowhere near each other. I want you guys to go back and watch the Mayweather Judah. Go back and watch it. Me and Floyd never, even when they brought us in the ring, they had security in the middle of the fucking ring blocking them. They made a line to block his side to my side before the fight started, just so nothing could happen. We had to stay in different hotels. We had to, it was crazy. It got kind of bad for a second, but this is what I'm only saying that to say this is what top level boxing looks like. Top level fighters looks like. Before a fight, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you. I'm going to destroy you. But do I hate you? Nah, I don't hate you. Do I wish any harm or malice on your life or anything? No, I don't. 100%. I need you to get your ass to the ring so I can make this money. You know what I'm saying? And embarrass you. So, with that being said, it's just the sport, brother. It's the sport. It's the attitude. It's the knit, the grunt. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real. What can I say? It's real shit. Real emotions.
You know, real emotions. And speaking upon real emotions, I mean, we seen that, AB was in the building as well. Nice to
Always.
see him and Tank, staying cool. But in the same time, what Tank said in the media, did you feel like Frank got a little bit of offended when he made that comment upon the only thing that we have in common, because he from the suburbs, so the only thing we got in common is that little thing that he be messing with, you know what I mean?
I
I'll
mean,
go. I'll
listen.
get at her later.
All,
I'll get at her
all,
later. Like, talk to
all,
me. Talk
all
to
of
me.
that, all of that psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he put Frank on eggshells with his woman, and now Frank is, what I'm saying, he probably looking at his woman sideways, like, hold up, what the fuck is going on? How you know this motherfucker right here? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? It's one of them things. You're like, hold on, he's from Baltimore. You in Houston. How the fuck you know this dude over here? You know what I
He
mean? We in
fly you
Dallas.
out.
You know?
He
Yeah,
fly
we
you
got.
out.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I think that what I'm saying. It's high level chess. High level chess. So everything goes. Everything goes. There's nothing off limits. It might get even spookier. Listen. We see Brona and Paulie go through this shit with the girl, and then the girl left him and came in with the other dude. You know what I'm saying? So shit like this is psychological warfare, and when you competing at the biggest and the best height of sports, shit like this happens. Gotta have tough skin. Gotta have tough skin.
100%. 100%.
I feel like if your woman choose up on you, then you know what to do. I mean, that wasn't evidently the right situation for you. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good.
Now they sparred in the Mayweather gym. You know, it was kind of a shocker to certain people hearing that Tank said the only thing you got is that brick, and Frank kind of misunderstood what he was saying. But regardless of the fact, he was giving them a compliment, letting them know that you got a brick in your hand. You know what I mean? What do you think about that? Just knowing that Frank has kind of bragged about him having the best shot in that sparring match, and right now you got Tank complimenting him upon his punching power.
I mean, listen, Tank. When you real, you real. You know, there's no malice in saying a fighter punches hard. Yo, listen, we know that. We can look at your fights and see what you do. You know what I'm saying? Frank Warren could have said the same thing about Tank. Like, yo, you hit hard, or you got us the brick. I'm gonna watch out for that. You know what I'm saying? Tank told him first. I know what you got. You got that brick. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for that. I'm ready for that. You know what I'm saying? He just letting them know that we studied you. You know what I'm saying? We know where you're coming from. We know how you power shots. We know your best attributes that you got going on, and we're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying? Take that out and take that to the next level, and that's it.
I like it. I like it. Getting into the super chat here. No cable TV. Thank you for the $5. Whoever did make money with the 1 through 4 knockdowns, slow the odds were crazy. Absolutely. I actually hit on a parlay with the decision and the knockdown and within the 1 through 4. So I know exactly what you mean, bro. I exactly. Nevertheless, what's going on, Bernard? How you doing?
Like, what's going on, good brother? What's going on, Zach?
What's up, my guy? How you doing?
Man, good, brother. Good.
Hey, what's your thoughts on the fight last night? Were you able to see it?
Yeah, I watched the fight. I think that Canelo showed why he is Canelo, but I do think that Jaime showed that he is the next possible Mexican superstar on deck. You know, I think he gave a very good showing of himself. You know, Canelo just showed why he is Canelo, why he is at the top of the food chain.
Mm. So you said next over David?
I think both of them at some point will have to fight each other, which I think the fans would like to see, to say who that next guy is. But David hasn't had his chance to share the ring with Canelo yet, where Jaime did. So, based on what they were able to show, then I have to say that. But if David gets his chance, David may not show he's the next superstar. David say, I might take the reins tonight. But we know Jaime had his chance. Jaime had a great showing for himself, and showed that he can carry the mantle. But until Benavidez gets his shot, then hey, we can't say that next one because you got to dethrone that one.
Right.
Now, my question, y'all, is who would y'all want to see Jaime Munguia fight next?
I'd like to see him and David Benavidez fight, and then the winner gets the Canelo fight. I would love to see that. I think that would be an excellent fight. If Jaime won, Jaime puts himself in line for a rematch. If Benavidez wins, I don't see how you can avoid Benavidez anymore.
Yeah, I think it's time right now I think the Benavidez fight is time. It's time for the Benavidez fight. You showed what you showed last night. I don't think Benavidez should go chase Jaime and fight him. And then, you know what I'm saying? But, every time you go for training camp and sparring and training, you put wear and tear on the body. You know what I'm saying? There's wear and tear on the body. And, if you're going to fight me, let's fight now.
But Zab, if he's not fighting you and you have to keep the pressure on, don't you have to almost kind of say this was in your favor for Benavidez? Because if he can get the Munguia fight and he stops Jaime Munguia, then he's saying, I stopped him. You went 12 with him. Why are we not fighting?
Yeah, but there's still no like mandatory situation where he gotta do it. Still, he can still be like, nah, you know what, good fight, but nah, I'm still not gonna fight yet. Give me the 200 band. I think Canelo know that that's his cash in fight. You know what I'm saying? He knows he's getting close to the line, and he's like, listen, man, this is the biggest fight for me. This is gonna make the most money. I'm already showing y'all who I am. Go get me $200 million, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on a fight for you guys. I think that's where Canelo's at with it right now.
And I'm always on the side of the fighters. They putting their life on the line. They should get whatever their number calls for. And I think, Floyd kind of showed that. Floyd said, man, get what your number called for. If they call for
Yep.
$200 million, if the fans and the promoters want to see it bad enough, put up the $200 million. Show them you
Yep.
really want to see it. Because
Yep.
these fighters risk their life. Every time
That's
they
right.
get in that ring, especially, Zab was at the top of the game. The higher up the game you get, the bullets get bigger and the snipers get more accurate.
Right. Right. I was just saying that. Yeah.
And the fishiness starts to appear a lot more as well when it comes down to
Yeah.
shit.
The sketchiness.
The sketchy, absolutely. The sketchiness. That's a fact. Munguia versus Berlanga. How do y'all see that one?
I think I lean towards Jaime.
You like Jaime?
Yeah, I think I lean towards Jaime. I think both of them are tremendous punchers, but I think Jaime just has just a slight edge on that one. I think if he can add a little more of the boxing caliber to it. I think Berlinga's a great boxer, but I think he's I gotta rely on the power, but I think Jaime can actually box and win that one. So I think I give a slight advantage to Jaime Munguia, but I think it'll be a great fight because they both got one punch power.
I think because of the aggressiveness that Jaime Munguia showed and wanted to exchange punches, but Canelo just wasn't there for him. I think if he did that with Berlanga, it'd be a different kind of fight. And in that fight, I lean towards Berlanga. I lean more toward Berlanga. I mean, I knew him from a kid, and I know that he has real skills. He got real skills, and he can fight. You know what I mean? So I think that it'll be a better fight than people anticipate.
Who you guys think possesses the bigger one punch power?
Berlanga.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
So now it's really coming down to, where do you guys think that Berlanga's punching power is? Do you think it's at the level of a Canelo Álvarez, or is it lower?
I mean, 100%. I mean, he showed the ability to knock guys out. So it's like, you're not gonna know that the level of where he's at until he gets in there with a guy like a David Benavidez. But even though Jaime Munguia was a tough guy, very durable, you know what I'm saying? He was, Canelo kind of offset it a little bit. He kind of like downplayed the first 4 rounds and took away that steam on Munguia. You know what I'm saying? And hit him on the arms, hit him on the hips. You know what I'm saying? Hit him with them body shots, taking a lot of that steam out of it. So we never know. Never know. Style make fights.
Now, Bernard, when I see the interview of a few interviews on Jalil Hackett speaking upon leaving Mayweather Promotions, kind of more on like activity type of a thing, was it?
Yeah.
How was it? How hard was it as far as the decision? Was it not hard at all?
I mean, for him, Jalil is the type of kid that he wants to dare to be great. And I think when you want to dare to be great, you got to, at some point in time, take your shots. And
Right.
for him, he wanted to take his shots. He had a great run with Mayweather Promotions, and it was time for it to end. And he has to be somewhere where they say, hey, let's put you in a position to take your shots. He's at that point in his career. He says, hey, if I'm at this point and I want to move forward, I got to do the things that move me forward. And that just may be one of the things he had to do. And it happens to a lot of fighters. I mean, even Floyd had to move on to go be great somewhere else. It wasn't that where he left from might have been the worst, but there were better options for him somewhere for him to achieve the goals he wants.
Right.
Yeah, it's like this the course situation right now. He got one more fight with Top Rank, but he's kind of out here speaking upon really wanting that tank fight Re-signing with Top Rank kind of shows he might not want to get that fight. But then again, you know, Tank has been outspoken saying within his 6 fight deal left, Shakur Stevenson is definitely one of those guys.
Oh wow. Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
I think the fans would love to see the fight. I think the fans would love to see any great big fights with young talent or any guys who are seemingly at the same point. But at some point in your own career, you have to start thinking, if I can't get what I want, I still have to secure myself and my family. You know,
That's
at the
right.
end of the day, these guys, like I said, they put on these gloves. They're going out here to fight. They're risking their life. You can only risk your life for so long. You've never seen people can box and walk away from boxing, stay gone, come back, and hope to get back there. You don't see people walk away from football and say, "Hey, I'm going to go do this." Every
Right.
sport can be played except for boxing. That's the only
Mm-hmm.
sport that you can
Alone.
think of that before they say do it, they say let's play. You let's play basketball, let's play football. You never hear somebody say let's play boxing. So these guys got to try to get the biggest fight, but if the biggest fight doesn't appear for you, you have to secure the biggest bag you can for your family.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
Absolutely.
Well
We definitely need to
said.
get Jalil on here with Zab so we can have him on our YouTube channel. We just started a new YouTube channel before Champ. So this is awesome to get, Jalil on here before he becomes champion, and his
Yeah.
journey and speak his story,
Yep.
Man, Shorty, one of those guys who speaks his mind. He's not he isn't one to mince words. He isn't one to say what he doesn't really truly believe. Uh, I think he's a throwback kid.
Mm.
Zab and them came from an era where you said what you said and you just stood by it. The Floyds, they came from that. If they said we're gonna see each other, they meant wherever we are, not when the camera is on.
Right.
They didn't even have cameras,
Right.
on
They
you
had
24
the
hours
cameras.
back then.
Word.
So,
Word.
for him, he ain't a camera guy. He's trying to dare to be great. Zab was a monster in the amateur. Zab turned pro, was running through guys. He never said, give me the safe guy. He said, give me the thing that puts me in the position to be a champ. And that's what people I think get lost at. I think Floyd set a hell of a criteria and a hell of a standard with how he got paid, the amount he got paid, and the guys that he fought. But guys need to look at Floyd as what they call an anomaly to the sport. You got to look at other guys like Zab, like Trinidad, Costa Zoo, Sean Bay Mitchell. You got to look at those guys, even Ali. Their career wasn't based on I was undefeated. Their career was based on I climbed a mountain, I fell off, but then I was able to climb the mountain
Time back.
again.
That's right. 6 times.
hmm
Yeah,
6
that
times.
that's the
Word.
piece. That's the piece that
Six
that
times.
makes you great.
Yeah.
I think that's the part when you look at the top 10. Anybody can have a top 10 fighters list. I think everybody who's a fan of any sport has a top 10, and rarely is everybody going to agree on the number one. But if we don't agree on the number one, that means all of us have a number one that has a loss.
Right.
For me, and me and my son debate about it all the time. I think Henry Armstrong was the greatest fighter ever, and
Mm.
that's because he held 3 world titles simultaneously, 3 different weight classes, defended all of them multiple times in the same year, and that was at a time where you only had 8 weight classes, and people don't know that if it wasn't for an official who actually ran out of the arena, he would have held 4 of the 8 world titles that were available.
Wow.
To me, he's the guy. He's the guy. So that makes it wasn't how many wins and losses he has. He did something like that. He held multiple titles in multiple classes when African Americans didn't get these opportunities. They were looking for ways to dethrone them. So for him to do that, he's my guy. So everybody has their guy for whatever reasons they are. Growing up, my favorite fighter was Marvelous Marvin Hagler. So we all have a reason why we like somebody. We all have a reason why they may have guided us to the sport. I think when Zab was doing his thing, I think every kid that was watching Zab wanted those 7-punch combinations because Zab had hand speed. He was the reason it's a kid out here that wants to do that. Roy is the reason kids want to throw 3 hooks. My son is the only throws triple hooks because he watched Roy Jones do it. So there's a reason why all of these kids do something. And if you're great, like I consider Zab a great fighter, his legacy to me is not what he did, but what he inspired other people to do.
Mm.
Appreciate that, brother.
Deep.
All right, OG.
Some
Good
deep
looking, OG.
stuff here. Salute to Edwin De Los Santos. What's going on, my guy? Salute.
The Santos.
De
Shout
La
to
Santos.
Cello.
Yeah. That's Cello's guy right there.
Yeah.
Don't know who he's fighting, actually. Matter of fact, let's see if he comes on and tell us.
He got a good fight. He put himself, he had a good outing last time.
De La
So he's
Santos. Cello.
Cello.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
My bro was good.
What's up with it, man? What's good with it? You chilling, man. You know it. You know
man.
it. It's cooling, man. What's next for you guys, man? We just on here anxious to see you guys back in the ring again. What's next?
June 15 on the undercard.
Okay, and that's on the tank undercard.
Yeah, we out here right now. We in Vegas.
Okay.
We're doing the whole cap out here.
Okay, yeah.
But who you guys fighting?
We're supposed to have got Rayo. Rayo pulled out. We had this other guy, Vladimir Macayo. He overpaid. He wanted too much money, so they got us. They got us on weight. You know, we're waiting on see. You know, they got us a good opponent.
Right.
Well, definitely, you guys are on and you're on a good card. You know?
Yeah, definitely from his last outing, he definitely secured himself a great spot in boxing. He definitely got eyeballs that want to see him. Yeah, the eyeballs that want to see him, and because he showed heart, nuts, and guts, and people love fighters like that. We want to see him again, definitely.
Que lo que hiciste en la última pelea, que la gente te quiere ver, que hiciste tremendo trabajo, enseñaste cojones, enseñaste que tú eras clase de boxeador, que todo el mundo te quiere ver, que te ganaste una posición en el boxeo en los primeros.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, yo, tell nigga he been here too long. He gotta learn English now, man. Yeah. Come on.
Now I'm trying to break him down. He says the wrong shit. He says the wrong shit all the time.
Word up.
They know English. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. He says the wrong shit all the time.
Yeah. My guy, Cello.
Listen to this. Listen to
You
this.
might have said.
Listen to this, Zab. Listen to this.
You might have said.
You heard that?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're my idol, Zab.
I like that.
Yeah.
I tell you, hey, Mills, for real, not because Cello here or he's here. Haven't I always said, when I first seen that time, I said, yo, he gonna be all right. He got you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of nuts and guts, and I like his determination of how he keep coming. Plus, I know his pedigree of backgrounds of his trainers and everybody that he with. So I know the energy of what he's going through right now. So I know he's gonna be good. No joke. I know he's gonna be good.
There's a lot of dog in him, Zab.
We're not.
Yep.
Que siempre ha dicho, no como que yo estoy aquí y eso, pero él siempre ha dicho que tú siempre has tenido esa energía, que tú sigues viniendo, tú sigues por encima y eso que tú quieres, ¿entiendes? Que tú quieres.
Yeah, there was some rumors circulating that he was possibly gonna fight Gary Antoine at 140 pounds, and I said, "Damn, you guys are moving up."
Yeah, it would have been a good fight. It's easier for us to make 126 than 140.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If it makes any sense to you, you understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
20 pounds. Ooh, that's a lot.
You're going way above your weight class.
Don't forget, there was a 130, 135, because that was the action there. He wanted that. He could have stood at 130 and made some noise there.
Right.
He saw 136 division was hot, and he said, "Yo, I want to be there. I want to be with the big dogs. Fuck that."
Can he go back to 130?
Yeah, easily. Yeah,
Dope, dope,
definitely.
dope.
Yeah, but the money, the
Yeah,
money,
the
you know,
money.
it's different.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
big different, you know, big different,
yeah.
What you
big
gonna
of
do?
a
Crush Oscar Valdez? That's it, right? And really, no money and
yeah.
really at 30.
We would have preferred the other guy, the Mexican, was the tough guy, the
Navarrete.
Álvarez. He even
Navarrete.
asked us for the undercard. He asked us, "Yo, is it easy for you to make the weight?" And we were like, well, "Wait, two days prior to the fight, we're 2 pounds over." But
Mm.
he's going up, as you see. He's gonna go up 135. So hopefully we meet him up here. Somebody something gotta give. One of those big names.
You're not aware of your opponent, but at least are you aware of the weight class at least?
Oh yeah, man. We got a hit list, bro. We got a hit list.
Tell us your hit list. Who's on your hit list?
The big gun in the division. We don't like to mention them because they I don't know. Somehow we just chase them away, you know.
Right,
We don't
right.
want to throw names out there, but you know what time it is.
Yeah, I already know it. I
We
already
like
know
to
it.
shot at it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think we got the goods. I think we got the goods for everybody at the 135, you know.
135. Okay.
We would love. As a matter of fact, put it like this: we would love the winner of Frank and Javante.
Hey, yo, Mills, how much do anyway weigh?
Nah,
Anyway,
26.
too late, right?
yeah, he hasn't gone up to 26 yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be a good fight anyway. And him, if anyway comes up, what 30? Well, yeah, that's a lot of weight. Yeah.
26.
But
Yeah.
Nah, De La Santos and Tank will be a good fight.
Yeah.
Be a good fight. Have you guys? Why you guys didn't call him out yet? You guys got to call him out. You know what I'm saying? You got to create that action.
We spoke.
Hey, Cello, you know how we do, Cello. You already know how we pull up.
We spoke about it towards, you know, we brought it to their attention once or twice already, yo. But you know, you don't want to be persistent like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I used to always hate that in boxing. You know, you see the promoter, you like, hey, you got blah blah. What's up with me and him fighting? And the promoter be like, oh yeah, we gotta talk. Then you like, that shit didn't work. So now if I go over there to the fighter and start some shit, and we get some shit,
Zab, you know what's funny? I seen Álvarez yesterday, and you know, he said what's up or whatever. You know, he gave them some props, and we talking about it. We spoke about it. I said, you know, he said, oh, he's really good fighter. You know, I said, oh, hopefully, you know, Álvarez, you know, in the future, you know. Probably, you know, give us the opportunity.
Right.
Oh, you know, we looking at other people. And I said, whatever, you know, in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Say everybody's looking for somebody else, but they gotta.
But if they wanna, you know, they're gonna make a fight. We here to, you know what I'm saying, a tuna fight for any of those guys, you know.
All right. Shout out to Abdullah Mason on the check-in, my guy.
Yeah.
You tapping in with us, Abdullah? Was good.
Was a beast. That's another one, man.
He's another one.
A little fighter right there, man. A lot of talent.
Official with it.
Yo, definitely official.
Big up. Yep.
Yo, Bernard, I'm gonna see if I can get Abdullah on here. Thank you for tapping in with us.
All right, bet, brother. Y'all have a good one, guys.
Abdullah, be good, Abdullah. Stay up, Abdullah. Peace.
God.
Yeah.
Coming up
Man.
now.
Zach, where are you, Zach?
I'm in Cali. I'm home.
Yo, what's up with Josiah? Josiah's out here?
Yeah, he out there. I'm gonna hook y'all up. Yeah,
man. I want to go check him. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you later. Yep, I'm gonna go. How did you guys enjoy the fight? What do you think about the Canelo fight?
It was good, man. It was a good fucking it was action packed, bro. It was pretty good. Back and forth, you know. I think Canelo edged it, but it was pretty fucking exciting.
So yo, tell me, right, a fight that people talking about. What do you think about Canelo and Berlanga?
Berlanga, I wouldn't like to comment, but I don't think there's levels, you know. Still, you know, I think that's a little still. Even though Canelo's on the decline, but he still got the goods, the experience. You know how to do. You know how we do. That mind, that mind, that all that experience, all that and he knows how to work the ring. He does things differently, man. He does so many good things in there that the naked eye can't see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I was watching last night, I seen a lot of great things that he was doing as a professional.
Yes.
He did great. Like, you know, he chopped the arm. He was working on the hip.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah, he's working on the hip bones. He's working on the body size. He kept his composure. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like when you fighting a very aggressive fighter, and to keep your composure after you get hit with a good shot, you know, that's really challenging. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a lot of experience to be able to accomplish that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And Canelo was able to show that he is an elite guy last night.
He showed so much subtle movement there that how he gets out of position. He occupies the space, and he makes you think like, yeah, he's coming, and he's still, you know what I'm saying? He's still trying to recover from a little, you know, from a shot here and there that he took. He disguised everything really well, bro. Because he got hit with pretty good shots, man.
Pretty good shots, yeah.
He got hit with pretty clean shots, and he disguised
now, what do you think about
pocket, and he came back with his, you know?
Right. What do you think about him and David Benavidez?
Man, everybody's bringing that. It'll be a great fight, man. I don't see Benavidez levels. I think Benavidez levels IQ is a little higher than Munguia, and I think he brings a little more power, more output, and he uses his legs a little more than Munguia. He doesn't stay in the pocket as long as Munguia did. So that's gonna be like, you know, it's gonna be a bigger challenge for Canelo and his old legs. Once you start moving around, you know, it's a whole different story than staying put, you know. Right. Let him stay in the pocket too long. He didn't make him waste his legs. He didn't waste them at all. You know.
Right.
He was leaning for that uppercut, and Canelo dissect him, bro. You know, you can't stay in front of Canelo. Not that long.
Not them shots he was throwing. He was throwing some shots. Oh man.
And you know he got problems with those boxing. You're somebody that boxes a little bit and moves. And so it brings a whole different dimension to the game, you know, to a different challenge for him.
I like Canelo, but I think Benavidez stops him.
Yeah.
Too big, too strong, too much output.
Young, too.
I mean, like
young. And less wear and tear, too, Zab.
Yeah, less wear and tear, yep.
A lot of less wear and tear.
Yep. And he with the shit. He coming. Oh, yeah. He coming. What think about it?
Fucking monster, man.
Yeah. Let me restart the live here so we can get Abdullah Mason on.
Okay. Cello, good to see you, man.
Cello, it's nice talking to you. Edwin,
brothers, be good, man.
Keep up the good work, man.
It was a pleasure, man.
Go hard, Edwin. Go hard, Edwin. Go hard, all right? Don't play. Break them up.
Mason, we're going to start up a live so we can get you on here, all right?
All right, baby. Be blessed, guys.
All right. We'll be back.
Salute. We'll be